Was there anyone prosecuted as a result of this FBI raid?
Objection as to the form.
Yes.
Who?
Objection as to this entire line of question as to the form.
Mary Sue Hubbard, who was Hubbard's wife, who was overall in charge of the entire network, and 8 other GEO executives.
These 8 other GEO executives, were they in the Los Angeles Guardian's office where you were located?
No, not all of them.
How many?
There were 6 at the U.S. GEO.
Okay. What happened to the Guardian's office after this FBI raid and prosecution?
Object to the form record foundation.
It sort of struggled along for a while until finally some new structure came in. It was given a new name.
What was the new name?
Office of Special Affairs.
Now, did you remain in the Guardian's office in Los Angeles while the Guardian's office changed over to a new name known as the Office of Special Affairs?
I was there for the start of it, and I left in the middle of it.
You left in the what?
In the middle of it.
So, do you know approximately when it started to change over to a new name of the Office of Special Affairs?
The latter part of 1981.
And when did you leave?
I went on a project that took me off the premises. I think it was October, November, 81.
Before going on this project in October or November of 81, were you involved in any other programs or projects at the Los Angeles Guardian's office?
Objection as to the form.
I did a lot of writing that was published in the Freedom Journal, and did a lot of research that produced stories.
Did you do this as in your position in the Guardian's office?
Yes.
Did you conduct any interviews with the media at all concerning the FBI raid?
I was the national spokesman on the day of the raid.
When did you become the national spokesman?
It was on the day of the raid, I believe it was 8 July, 1977.
How were you made the national spokesman?
Artie Marin said, hey, you need to get down to the Los Angeles Press Club. And I was thereby designated as the national spokesman.
National spokesperson for whom?
For the Church of Scientology.
And Artie Marin, what position did he have when he told you to do this?
He was the DGPR US.
Who was his superior?
The DG US, Bob Thomas. Well, it was still Bob Thomas, I believe.
What were your instructions in reference to what you were going to do when you got to the press club?
Objection as to the form.
Boy, that's a tough question. We were in the middle of the raid. FBI agents were coming through our office, and we had to think of something to say that put us back on the attack. And so a couple of us sat down at a typewriter and dreamed up something, and Artie said, throw on a clerical collar, look religious, you know. Anybody got a cross to put around his neck, and went down and did our best.
Move to strike, not responsive.
Artie Marin told you to put on a clerical collar?
Yes.
Objection as to the form.
What was the purpose, if you know, as to why Artie Marin told you to wear a clerical collar?
Objection as to the form.
Because we wanted it to take on the image that FBI was attacking a church, a religion.
Had anyone instructed you to wear a clerical collar prior to this?
No.
Objection as to the form.
Had you at this time ever taken a minister's course in Scientology?
Yes.
How long ago?
I took it while I was in San Francisco, maybe 1972.
Why did you take a minister's course?
It was that was one of the items on the religious image program, that I had to become a minister.
And how long did this minister's course take?
A day.
And what did you learn in the minister's course?
Really nothing. It was just about 10 items, 12 items to read.
Was there any teaching in that minister's course as to how Scientology was religious? Was a religion or was religious in some manner?
We had a policy or two from Hubbard where he talks about Scientology as a religion. Then there was something from some other echelon, I don't remember, having to do with the levels of the church.
Do you recall the policies that you looked at from Mr. Hubbard in this minister's course?
It was something from 1969 or 70, titled Religion.
Was this something that's found in the green volumes?
Yes.
Did you bring that with you today?
Yes, I did.
Let me show you. More than this. Here we go. And they have this marked as plaintiff's exhibit number 1.